What do you do when you're reaching out to the buyers in your space and they're giving you that dreaded phrase of, hey, we already got somebody for that. We already have an SEO company. We already have a PPC company. We already have somebody who designs our website. If you do this wrong, by the way, it'll be almost like you're trying to convince somebody who's happy in their relationship, hey, dump your boyfriend and come with me. If you do this right, they'll go, hey, I never really thought of that. And they'll kind of like welcome you in the door. For those of you guys who don't know me already, by the way, my name's Frankie Finn. Since 07, I built 3 of my own agencies up to 100 plus clients. I also wrote the book, which you can find on Amazon, How to Grow a 7-Figure Agency Without Meetings or Phone Calls. And I've also helped thousands of people worldwide to live this whole agency beach, more laptop kind of lifestyle. Let's get into it. All right, you fine motherfuckers. I want you guys to get some real magic here, because I'm going to show you guys a deeper principle here that if you get it, you'll never ever hear that phrase again of, hey, we already got somebody for that. If you do that wrong, like what ends up happening is it's like such an uphill battle, because there's really 2 sales you got to make. Sale number 1, which is you got to convince them basically what I call like dump your ex and come with me. And sale number 2 is that they should use you as the company. And it's actually sale number 1 that's the much harder one to do, because you have to convince them to fire somebody. They got to kick them out of the accounts and all those things. And if you do this wrong, what ends up happening is like you can't really make any money. You do this right, by the way, and you will fucking crush it. Just like the ex-girlfriend who will never return. So, understanding this, it is the difference in making an offer, which I call as an add-on, versus a replacement. I want you guys to make really, really powerful add-on offers. Like, say, for example, you walked into a restaurant and people had just had a meal. Well, what is the perfect complement to a meal? And that is dessert, right? When you're selling dessert, it's not an uphill battle. But if you show up to the door and say, well, I got steak, and they just ate a steak, and you say, well, my steak's better. They go, well, that's nice, but we just had steak. We're full, and we've checked the steak box, already. You're gonna have a hard time. And so add-on offers are when you look at a client's infrastructure and see how you can be complementary. And replacement offers are when you try to get them to do something different. You'll never have a harder time selling shit, by the way, when you position your stuff as a replacement. So I'll give you an example. The easiest way to do this, by the way, in the world is to offer complimentary, what I call their $100 bill. Is you simply ask clients in your niche, what do you wish you could sell more of? Or which kind of clients do you wish you could have more of? Or patients? Or which kind of customers do you wish you had more of? And the answer to that, by the way, is their $100 bill, the things they wish they could sell more of. When I would ask lawyers that, they would say, I want to get the big cases. I want the motorcycle cases. I want the trucking accident cases. I want the injuries and the death where there's a lot to be fighting over and a lot to dispute over. And so what we found is we created an offer for years, which we ran, which was how to get injury lawyers motorcycle cases, which is a version of their $100 bill. So when we would go in and they would say, how do you get these motorcycle cases? We would say with Facebook ads. And inevitably they would say the phrase, we already got a Facebook ads person. And I would answer that question, again, understanding that we add on and not replace, and just say, well, does your current Facebook ads person focus on generating you motorcycle cases? And they would pause for a second, and they'd say, I don't think he does, or I don't think she does. And I'd say, well, cool. Let them stay in your account and do what they're doing, and we'll just focus on getting you motorcycle cases. And what we would find is when it added on, they would say, come right in. When we were trying to get them to replace their Facebook ads for our Facebook ads, it's like saying, dump your ex-boyfriend or dump your current boyfriend, come with me, I'm way better. They're just not going to do it. It's that sale that's a much harder one to get. But it's like, hey, we got dessert, and ice cream would go really nice with your steak. How do you feel about an ice cream, right? So if you really understand this, you'll make your life so much easier, because instead of trying to get companies to jump ship, what you'll do is just figure out how to make your stuff complimentary and position it as complimentary, and you'll get a whole bunch of easier yeses. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and may the force be with you. Hey guys, if you like this video, you'll also like my book on Amazon called Beyond the Agency Box, which you can also find by my name, Frankie Finn, and it's got a lot of awesome reviews. And it really just goes deeper on a lot of the things we're talking about, everything you need to grow and start a lifestyle agency, from the stages you'll go through to getting clients, to how to create winning offers, to high value deliverables, to wowing clients, to building teams, to building systems, and building a boring factory that's like a 7-figure money machine for you. So if you're interested, I put links for you in the video description, as well as it'll be in the pinned top comment below and make sure to check those out.